Hello and welcome to Bloke on the Range, and sort of as part of an earlier video I zeroed this Schmeisser SP-15 straight pull gasless AR-15 which I got from Win in near Lausanne, W-Y-N. Thank you Gerard for selling me this lovely rifle, and on top of it I have a Primary Arms SLX-1 power unitary power scope, which has an ACSS G2 Cyclops sort of BDC-ish reticle in it. Now this has a 14.5-inch barrel. It's got the chunky boy M4A1 barrel profile, so it's kind of heavy for its length, but I'm enjoying it an awful lot. And I thought I would try at 300 meters to see how accurate their stated ranging is with the reticle. For a 14.5-inch 223, they're saying that if the tip of the chevron is zeroed at 50 yards, it should be 200 yards, and 300 yards is the sort of inside corner of the chevron. Yards, meters, only 9% difference. Sorry for the noise, live range. Sorry, not sorry for the noise. And I thought we'd try it out. It was zeroed with GGG. The sight is set as it was. I have moved it around to do a bit of experiment. I have actually tried this already. I put it back the right number of clips, so hopefully the clicks are consistent without much backlash. On the Swiss B4 target, it basically means that the tip of the chevron hits the sort of top of the head and obscures it, but that seems to be okay. What I also thought I'd look at is out of these shortish barrels, what this amazing stuff. This is the 77 grain Sierra Match King MK262 Mod 1C. Who made this? Can't remember. Anyway, this is some of the best factory ammo on the market, so I thought we'd give that a try too. So first, the 55 grain. And because this is a straight pull, I will have to rack it each shot. Now, unitary power at 300 meters, well, it looks like iron sights really. So that's on the head, and this is where we discover we've had massive backlash. No! Happy with that. No, it's an alright group. It's a group a little, well, I think if that was centered, it would be the size of the fore-ring, which is 20 centimeters, roughly 8 inches, which for a little thing like this is alright. I'm actually going to move it on that basis one click left. I'm not convinced by Chinesium scope clicks. They always seem to be larger than they're supposed to be. So let's see where this 77 grain goes in comparison, taking the same aiming point. This bullet profile. I have a light spring in here. I've got a lightweight 300 blackout spring. Which is fine with the 55s, but this 77 is hanging up a bit. So the limiting factor is not the ammo here, it's in the scope. That's a big move for a click. That's like 8 inches. It's supposed to be 1 mower per click, but it might just be the ammo. I'll stick another 5 of the 55 grain through and see, but that shoots up to the same elevation, which is actually the same as I found with the What Would Stoner Do. So I'm pretty confident that they've ballistically matched that to standard 55 grain ammo, at least out to 300. So I would be happy in a match, if I had some long shots and the wind was up, I would be happy just literally just putting a mag of that in amongst the other cheaper stuff, because that stuff is incredibly expensive and unobtainium now. GGG's equivalent is what you can get now. Also with the different bullet profile hanging up in the mag a bit, if I was shooting this particular rifle in a match with that ammo, I would definitely put the heavier carbine spring back in. So let's just see what goes on here. Wow. Well, that GGG 55 grain is shooting just as well, if not better. I mean, in principle, 1 click, 1 mower at 300 is about 7 centimeters. Depends on where the actual group center was in the original group. Probably a bit all right. So the it does look like the 77 grain does shoot a little bit to the left, but certainly under pressure on a practical range where you're mag podding or shooting freehand, I wouldn't worry about that in the slightest. It also looks like the drop in the reticle is more or less bang on. Again, in a practical context, what we're talking here is, I mean, the difference between the absolute center and the top of the inner forering is 10 centimeters. It's 4 inches. It's nothing. I mean, it's a minute and about 1.25 minutes of angle. Yeah. Overall, I've been working with this little one power sight for a while now, a couple of range sessions, and I'm quite liking it. It's not the same as using a red dot. But I'm gonna gather some more thoughts on it and then do a video on the pros and cons of each type of sight. So anyway, I hope that was at least vaguely interesting. Yeah, it's modern-ish stuff, but it interests me. The kids have both had a few shoots on this rifle and love it, so it's part of my repertoire now. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Patreon and Utreon supporters who keep the channel chugging along financially and allow me to buy inconscionably expensive ammo to test every now and again. But yeah, so thanks very much and see you again sometime.